this elimination round. She's above that final 5 cut line for the moment, but she can't let up any ground. Is Isabella Nichols, number 4 coming into Tahiti, the queen of Teahupo'o. I'm talking about Vahine Fierro. Fierro scratches into this one, looks down the line, ducks under into the barrel, travels through second section, and that's what exactly the Tahitian representing France does. Just like that, quick start and a lot of pressure applied to Isabella Nichols.
Had to sort of negotiate kind of a crumbling lip, but did so well to get around that, and then she come through to the meaty part of this section, and it just opened up beautifully for her. And yeah, we're so used to seeing her glide through those tubes. She makes it look easy, but it's certainly not. And that's the redemption for the narrow loss that she suffered in her early round heat. She had a beautiful wave. If you just tuned in, she was paddling in with about, you know, a couple of seconds left on the clock, and unfortunately did not get up in time, but it probably would have been about an 8.85, which would have done the job easy. So for her to get this wave right here, this early in the heat, she would be over the moon.
The CI Happy Traveler traveling through that barrel for Vahine Fierro.
What a wave as we catch up with it here. Beautiful drop in, and just threw her offline a little bit there, but it almost helped by keeping her kind of behind the curtain for a little bit longer. And heaps of courage to go on this wave, and did such a good job not to get bucked off her board there.
I'm thinking this gets her right back in the game, Stace.
This is an amazing drop. Oh. And look at that wide open pit. So sick.
Just fireworks at the end of the road right now for the first 2 rides from these charging women. Look at this in the slow-mo. Like you said, bucked her off a little bit, but set her up for that.
Yeah, she did so well not to come off her board there. But, you know, in saying that, it worked to her advantage. It was sort of, you know, it reminds me of Geordie Smith's 9.5 yesterday, where he came off, was just sort of out of time with his pump, and it sort of threw him off balance. But Vahine live action here.
Yeah, that one clamped on Fierro, so now priority to Isabella Nichols. Remember, number 4, Isabella Nichols. We're going to get to those scenarios after we check out Vahine Fierro under priority up the reef, and that one's going to run away just way too far up the reef there for Vahine Fierro, so she'll still be searching for that backup for that 8.17.
Outside,
Isabella
Nichols
Nichols pulls in, and way too deep on that one too, and that one just absolutely clamped. Bella, though, is going to, you know, cop another beating with this next wave coming through, just coming out of water right now. It kind of evens the playing field between the surfers on their backhand and front facing. Well, here we go. Isabella Nichols just takes off, gets hung up.
It's still
as that wave just
out there.
Well, yeah, that one stays. It just, so much water drew up the face right there. It just stopped any of her paddling down the face, and she had no choice but other than to bail. Vahine live action coming out of that replay in a funnel and gets caught up. Looks like she was on her way out. The foam ball got underneath that Channel Island surfboard, just lifted it up.
Yeah, I think that unfortunately on that occasion, just getting clipped on the way through. Live action cops.
Nichols has to pull up and under and goes down yet again. And that one looked brutal. Head first, that wave really shifted down to the west. And Vahine Fierro now in the channel. Back at Teahupo'o, and the queen of Teahupo'o, Vahine Fierro, fades into this one, gets a quick cover. She's already in the lead in this heat, is looking for a backup, and I feel right now, Jeremy Flores applauding, and I'm applauding Vahine Fierro that she's playing the game now. She was going for it, like go really deep, you know, trying to like just get another excellent score.
I'm on the clock to do that. Awesome airdrop there. There's a lot of board control that she's showing in these rides of hers today. Even in the falls that she's had, she still looks like she's well in control of her equipment, and it's working and connected perfectly to what she wants to do.
Now, because the barrel wasn't, the island of Tahiti won. The whole island won.
Totally.
You know, you could feel it with the crowd.
Oh, great drop.
Oh no, so that was a great drop. Wasn't able to kind of kick off the speed, so doubted if that's going to be the 3.61 that Isabella needs. And now Vahine Fierro with heat control in under 5 minutes. Vahine here, and then we saw it happen at the final regular season event over there in Fiji with Aaron
Goofs
Brooks.
are taking over, Kaipo.
Here we go. Oh,
wow.
Funneled and spit out. That's what we were looking for. That is the game right there.
Let that wave go, but it did put Vahine in the position for this one, Kaipo. And just amazing. Look at the spit. That's the hardest wave we've seen spit in a long time. And yeah, nearly blew the wax off her board. That was crazy.
Just the funnel, the tunnel, the spit, the drop, the water angle. Oh, man.
Wow.
So that will definitely do better than the 3.33. Oh, look at it. From up above, even more beautiful.
Wow. Perfect rocker there, boys. Well done. This board just glued to the wave. Look at that. Not an inch of that rail was exposed.
Well, they call it at Channel Islands the happy traveler for a reason, because
big time.
You travel with it, but also, you know, because it's kind of a step up, but you travel through the tube just like that.
And just such, you know, like beautiful hand placement through the tube, like arms down nice and low, staying nice and tight. Absolutely, you know, stunning tube right there from Vahine.
Isabella trying to answer back. Drops into this one, drags the body. Oh, and gets lipped on the back of the neck. Comes up.
I think that he definitely instills a lot of confidence and a lot of belief into these young surfers, and we'll see Vahine here just likely on a victory lap. Yeah,
takes the opportunity away from Isabella Nichols right there, because that was a pretty decent wave.
I mean, that will upset Jeremy, because Isabella really wasn't in position for that wave.
All right, well, excellent surfing, excellent scores for Vahine Fierro, 16.67. She is the danger surfer here in Tahiti. She's on to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, thank you guys. Vahine, everybody in the world knows how good you ride the tube out here. I want to talk about your toughness. You just showed us right there after a couple wild wipeouts. You came up smiling and went right back out to the takeoff zone. How did you do that?
Okay, wait, I just need to put my hat on. Sorry, Roxy. Can I grab my hat?
Nah, it's sweet. You look so good. You know, yeah, well, you got the sticker on your board.
Sponsorship obligations here.
There you go.
Now let's talk toughness, all right? How do you take slams like that and just get right back out there and then get perfect waves right after?
I think I needed that. I needed to feel a little bit of adrenaline. Like I was trying to be a little bit deeper, so I was a little bit, yeah, I could have made those waves, but I was trying to take different lines, and I was taking risk in my heats, which is what I always, you know, aim for. So yeah, I didn't make those 2 or 3 waves in a row, and kind of got hammered. Like I went around once and hit my knee once, but then at the end, like I got that good wave, and like I said, like taking risk. I was trying to try to do an air drop. I don't know if it looked like it, but I was like, that's what the judges want, and it's actually the best feeling to take risk in the heats. So yeah, that's kind of my goal.
Well, we could see your desire to win out here. You're requalified for next year, so the pressure's off there. Everything focused in on winning this event?
I know, it's fun. It's such a blessing. I don't know if I would ever have that in my career again, where I don't need to do the challenger and I'm still qualified for next year on tour. And this year has been the best year of my life, like just learning with all the best in the world. Like that's where I want to be, like that energy, that level that just like makes you feel butterflies in your stomach, but at the same time, like, you know, it's going, and yeah, it's fun, it's nice. I have a good team here, and it's just always a blessing to compete at home.
Well, I know you have one of the strongest teams behind you in the world of surfing. Tell us about your pit crew, who's supporting you here, and what are they telling you before these big heats?
Yeah, so my 2 main guys here are Jeremy Flores and then Kaoli Vast, and Kaoli was like yelling at me. He's like, Vahine, the heat before you were a second away from getting, this time it's 3 minutes away. So yeah, it's fun. You know, there's like, we fight between each other, but it's like a good energy, and it just pushes you to, you know, we're competing, you know, against each other too, Kaoli and I. Like it's funny, like when one wins one thing, the other one wants to win the other. So yeah, it's just so fun to have a crew like that. Yeah.
Well, the Queen of Teahupo'o is still in the draw, so watch out, world. Big things coming from Vahine Fierro.
Yeah, that's right. And people in her corner talk about accolades here. We have Jeremy Flores, who was a winner